Hi, my name's Carol Fox and I'm President of Women's Sport Australia. My background, I've been involved in sport pretty much my whole life. We started swimming very early, so a swimmer as an athlete, swimming, water polo, surf lifesaving. I've been a coach, sports administrator, university lecturer in human movement degrees, and certainly been on boards and committees for a long time for different sports. When asked the question, why is sport more than just a game? Sport's just really all about networks. It's about belonging. It's about us getting together and staying fit and healthy and really enjoying our lives. When asked the question, what prompted me, or what moment or experience prompted me to be an advocate for women and inclusion in sport, it takes me back to 40 years ago. So I grew up as a swimmer. And as a swimmer, I grew up with the boys in our squad, and we all went to competitions together, and we had, the male races, the female races, and we all got treated equally. And then one day I follow my brother down to Lawn and some of the other boys in the squad, and I'm watching them go for their bronze medallion in surf lifesaving. And I turn to my father and say, I can't wait until next year when I can be a surf lifesaver. And then I was told that women were not allowed to save lives at that particular point in Victoria, down at surf lifesaving beaches. So I always remember that moment because it was my first experience of discrimination. It was my first experience of being told that I couldn't do something just because I was female. And it pretty much from then, I really I took it upon myself to work on inclusion and fight for equality in sport. So even in those life-saving days, the early days, it was I wanted to be a paid lifeguard, and they hadn't had a female do that before. I wanted to compete, so I competed in the Ironman against the men. Actually, at university, I think every assignment I did was either on aquatics or equality for women in sport. And of course, my master's thesis, women's perceived access to elite coaching positions in Australian sport, was pretty much done back in the 90s to help the Australian Sports Commission at the time in regards to policies with women in sport. So I feel pretty strongly about this, and it's important that sport's inclusive because we need role models in sport. We need women involved at all levels, because what they then do is pave the way for other women to then follow suit and do the same. I think that if I had advice for people who are feeling marginalised in sport, you've really got to find your champions, male or female, anyone who's there to support you, and ideally find a mentor who believes in you more than what you believe in yourself, because it's those mentors that are going to push you, they're going to encourage you, they're going to tap you on the shoulder when you need to really make you be the best that you can be. So well done, Leap Between the Lines. I think this is a really great initiative, and best wishes with it.